Once upon a time, there were 6 blind beggars. They lived together and worked together so as to stay safe and function in the world. They would read people's fortunes and travel across the country together. One day, when sitting in a marketplace, they heard it announced that an elephant had come to perform. Now the blind men didn't know what an elephant looked like, but as it approached, they could smell it and they could hear it. But what was the animal like? They said. Its owner gave them an opportunity to find out. And each man walked forth to touch a different part of the elephant while the crowd watched. The first man touched the elephant's body. It felt like a big and wide structure. An elephant is like a wall, he said loudly. The second man touched one of the elephant's tusks. It felt hard, sharp and smooth. It's like a giant spear, he said. The third man touched the elephant's trunk and laughed. It felt long and thin and like a snake. He announced to the world what he had just sensed. The fourth man touched one of its legs. It felt thick and rough and hard and round. An elephant is like a mighty pillar or a tree, he said. The fifth man touched one of the elephant's ears. It felt thin and it moved. An elephant is like a bat with large wings, he said. The sixth man touched the elephant's tail. It was long and thin, but strong. An elephant is like a worm or a rope. The men started to argue, much to the amusement of those around them. It's like a wall. No, it isn't. It's a spear. No, it isn't. It's a snake, I tell you. A snake. I felt it myself. They didn't agree. A wise man had been watching and listening to the men and stepped forwards to help. You only touched part of the elephant. You did not feel the whole animal. The elephant is not like a wall, a spear, a rope or a snake. And it doesn't have wings. And you standing around laughing, remember that each of you makes similar judgments on your limited perceptions and senses, and that you will only be able to know the whole truth if you work together as the men before you need to.